Hello friends, we are headed up for Northern Idaho for this year's vacation, and I thought I would take you guys along. We are going to be staying for the first couple of nights at Elkins Resort at Priest Lake in Northern Idaho. We've rented a cute little log cabin and I can't wait to see it. Okay, here we are. We are going to be staying in cabin 29. It is over here kind of by itself. We feel very blessed that we got one kind of a little bit secluded away from the others. There are some across the road here, but this one is the only one on this side of the road, so we're very happy. We're not going to be looking out of our window into someone else's window. So these cabins were built in the 1930s, and there's over 30 of them. They're all spread out along the lake shore here, and it's just such a relaxing atmosphere. Absolutely beautiful cabins. I will say they weren't as clean as I would have hoped for. They weren't like really dirty, but they weren't super clean either. So I mostly noticed in the bathroom. So another thing that I thought was strange was, I think it was the second day that we were here, a repair person had came and wanted to come in to repair a light that wouldn't go off on the stove, and actually pulled the entire thing out, took the door off the oven, the entire kitchen. You couldn't even go in there because he had stuff everywhere. So I thought that was a little bit strange. It seems like something that they would do after guests leave, not while guests are there, because you're paying a good price for staying here. So it was just a little bit strange. We were in the middle of having lunch, so this cabin has 2 bedrooms, and we actually slept in the living room the first night. It has like a hide-a-bed that the mattress actually blows up, and it's got like an electric pump that blows it up. But we wanted to just have a cozy fire and just kind of celebrate our first night there. So as you can see, the bathroom is very small, very quaint, and very charming. The entire atmosphere of this resort is very charming. So, so you can't notice anything offhand, but it wasn't the cleanest. So I kind of hate to say that, but it's true. So this is the second bedroom. I believe this half of the cabin was built onto. So it also has a back door here, but you can see out the windows there are no other cabins around this particular cabin. So I really enjoyed that. And it's got an ironing board, and yes, just extremely charming.
Look at that go.
Okay, so this gives you an idea of what's in the surrounding area around this lake. You can rent a boat, paddle boards, kayaks. You can see over there all of the beach access, and there's a trail that leads over here to the restaurant. And that white tent is for a wedding. They're getting ready to have a wedding. So we spotted this little bridge, a little wooden bridge that has a trail that goes around the other side of the lake. And there are cabins on this side too. So all of the cabins are different sizes. And the one that's over here, it's on the right. I do show it to you briefly here. It's a very big one, right on the lake here. But yeah, there are, like I said, over 30 cabins. They're all different sizes and shapes and prices. So all of the beach areas have places to sit or picnic, and they provide wood even for fire pits. There's a sailboat. So we have a barbecue at home. It's gas. This one is briquettes, and there is nothing like the taste of something barbecued on briquettes. That was the best steak I ever ate. So this is actually unbelievably relaxing to just sit out here. This is what we did every night after dinner. Just sit out here, read a book, and relax and listen to the waves. Okay, look at how close this deer is. This is how close I'm standing to it. I haven't zoomed in on this, so I was amazed. Okay, so they had like a brief little rain shower, and it was a very brief compared to Washington State. It rained for maybe 10 minutes, like sprinkle type rain, and then it was done and moved on. So everyone told my husband how amazing the fishing is in Idaho. So we rented a boat today and we're going to go see what we can catch. Is this not the most beautiful mirrored lake you have ever seen? Okay, there is an eagle up in that tree watching us. Can you see him? He has been watching us for like an hour.
Well, since I don't have any
Ooh, he's a splasher.
There's a lake trout. Here. He's got good moves. He's got the twist going.
I see that. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's that eagle.
He's like, yeah, baby.
He's seen the
baby.
fish jump. Ooh, he's pretty. What is he?
He is a rainbow.
I was gonna say he looks kind of rainbowy. Yep, that eagle seen him jump. He's beautiful. Oh, look at that color. That's beautiful. Wow.
What's he talking about?
It has been a very long time since I've eaten trout, and it's really good with the huckleberry barbecue. So this is our last morning here. So we're gonna have breakfast, clean up, and then drive to Sandpoint.
What are you doing?
A marshmallow stick.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so like I said, our next destination is Sandpoint, Idaho, and we are going to be staying at Sleep's Cabins. Okay, guys, I have got to tell you, this is the most beautiful log cabin that I have ever stayed in. Honestly, when we first went in, I thought there's some sort of mistake because it's got to be somebody's home. It's just too beautiful as a rental. It does kind of remind me of my mother-in-law had a beach house in Lincoln City, Oregon, and it was very decorated. She had lots of knickknacks and books and, music and everything you could possibly want there. And that's what this reminds me of. It's very at home feeling, like family coming to visit. That's what it felt like. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through this beautiful home. So this was just the, I guess, porch or mudroom, and it comes into the kitchen. This actually reminds me also the smell. Raising my kids, we lived in a house that was built in 1907, and I see a lot of elements here in this log cabin. So this was built by the owner's grandfather. And so there's lots of family portraits and such here. It's literally got everything you could possibly want or need. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna come back to the kitchen and show you a little bit more. But for now, I'm gonna move over here. You've got a high chair there. You've got a washer and dryer. Also with this cabin, you have kayaks and paddleboards, and everything is usable. It comes with the cabin. So just look at these amazing, this decor. I just absolutely love it. I just love it. It's so my style. I love teapots, anything that's tea related. Red is probably my favorite color, and I have a lot of red in my home. And chickens. She uses lots of chickens in her decorating as well, so I could totally relate to that. So this is just a very tiny little bathroom here, and it kind of divides the laundry room from this back bedroom. So it's got so much storage. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself with this much storage. It's amazing. So it's looking over a couple of the other cabins. Now this one is cabin 31, and it is right in the front of the lake. So you've got the best view, and this one has a really beautiful yard with it as well. So this was a little bit strange to me. There's a shower right off the bed in this room. So yeah, but it's kind of one of those things that you see in older homes like that. So especially log cabins. So going back through the laundry room, I'll show you the kitchen here. It's literally got everything you could possibly want. It's got every kind of dish. Like, I was totally nosy, and I looked through all the cupboards and all the drawers, and it's got so many dishes. So even off of the kitchen here, there's like cupboards that have like big folding tables. So if you have a lot of people with you, I think this cabin sleeps 10 comfortably, but you could fit more in, like if someone was to sleep on the couches or something, but 10 in the beds. So in that cupboard there to the left, they had two big folding out type tables. And I just love this area here. It's not wasted space. And it kind of accentuates the door even. Love that fireplace. It's just so gorgeous. Like everything about this place, I absolutely love it. So it's just so open, and her decor is just so fitting. Everything is just so beautiful. And in here they've got lots of like family photos and memorabilia. It's just so amazing. And I noticed also on the other side over here, I'll show you briefly. I don't focus on them, but there's a couple of paintings of the cabin. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe it wasn't guessed above the TV here. There's a couple of paintings. There's 4 of them all together. So I'm wondering if they're not paintings that guests have done. And look at that view of the lake. It is just so beautiful. I guess the grandmother had brought in all of the dirt to be able to even plant plants out in this yard. So it was just like, the edge of a rocky lake, but it's just so beautiful. I just love everything about it. Look at that old TV in the corner to the left. That fireplace, just wow, that's my dream fireplace. So it's like a vent that goes to that bedroom, and I'm assuming it's to let heat in there. Look at that TV. So there's just a ton of books. So if you are a book reader, there was just so many. My husband and I both looked through so many of the books. So this is the front bedroom. Lots of family portraits, like old family pictures. I love looking at that kind of stuff. So like I said, this is the front bedroom. This is the bedroom that my husband and I stayed in. It's got an amazing view of the lake, and it's just so cozy. It was just such a cozy room. So that drawer is open a little bit, and that's where all the towels are. So for the bathroom, the guest towels are in there, and I'm assuming she had that drawer ajar so you would open it and see, here's your towels. So it's just a very small bathroom. This was a very clean cabin too, by the way. I don't know if that's super important to other people, but it is to me. So that was something that I noticed. It's very clean, and I can imagine that would be a lot of dusting. But Mike is out there checking out the yard. Tons of books. All of these books are like on presidents and such, like every president. A nice little place to have coffee out there. It's just so beautiful. I absolutely love this cabin. So we're gonna go back out here through the kitchen. So we're gonna go upstairs now. So through this door is a couple more bedrooms and another bathroom. Very narrow stairs, as you would see in an old house. And it's just, every little creak and sound that it makes, it's just so, so charming. I absolutely love this. All of the photos up here, period type photos, this cute little wood stove. So here is the upstairs bathroom with a classic clawfoot tub. Absolutely love that. And it's got like shutter type windows or shutter type curtains to have a little privacy in this bathroom. It's a very spacious bathroom. And I forgot to show you, but even on the door, it had the old key in the door. It was just so quaint. I absolutely love this. Like, again, upstairs, so much storage. This is like the perfect kid room. So if like a family's coming, or even a couple of families sharing a cabin, how fun would that be? Actually, I'm thinking of asking my cousin, Michael, and his family if they want to join us next year and bring their kids, and we want to bring our kids and grandkids. I just think it would be so fun, all of us getting together. My cousin Michael and I grew up like siblings, so. And this room is so adorable. I absolutely love it. It's got an amazing view of the lake. Just waiting for my camera to focus there so you can see it. Tons of storage again. So you can see kids probably have stayed in this room. But it does have a big bed as well. So this one has a queen size bed. And actually, the bed covering is the exact same one that my mother-in-law had at the beach house. So it was just another one of those things. It feels like home, you know. So I love the bunk beds up there too. So just a very cute upstairs for lots of extra room. And I love how she has everything decorated. It's just so, so adorable. Okay, so I want to take you down by the lake and show you everything. This is the most beautiful little yard. I absolutely love it. And to the left of the yard, there is a very clear path. So this path is for anyone in any of the cabins. And like I said, it runs along the cabin 31's little yard. And there are multiple different fire pits, and they have seating or chairs, and they've got firewood and little shovels, axes, marshmallow sticks, pretty much anything you're going to need for your fire, even a bucket to get some water from the lake to put out your fire. So just literally anything you could need. The only thing they're not supplying you are the marshmallows. So just even beautiful pathways. Like I said, they supply you with the kayaks and paddle boards and life jackets. So that's nice. So because we came in September, it wasn't exactly warm enough to swim. Almost though. But yeah, we decided to walk down and check it out. Perfect little picnic tables down here, and a great place to fish.
Weather's perfect.
So on my way back up from the lake, I thought I would show you another cabin over here. It's very secluded, and the owner built this one for him and his wife, and it's so, so adorable. It's newer and a little bit more modern inside, but still very quaint. I just love how secluded it is over here. It's a 2-bedroom. I should have filmed. I don't know why I didn't, but she did let us look in there. So the paths lead over to this cabin. So if you have multiple people and you're staying in different cabins, that would be perfect. Kids would so love that, these trails. The one led down to a fire pit down there and the lake. And it's just such a beautiful view. You definitely feel at home. It's just right across the lake is Sandpoint, but you just feel out in nature here. I absolutely love that. So today we are driving around to see the sights and going through a loop that goes up through Bonner's Ferry and back down. It's a day's travel, and we've stopped here first, and this is a trail that goes down through amazing cedar trees, and it smells so unbelievably good in here.
Look at the trees crisscrossing. Nature's teepee. So pretty.
Okay, so we are on our way to a swinging bridge and waterfalls near Troy, Montana.
Oh, good. Maybe it was a drinking fountain.
Maybe so. That is just beautiful turquoise water. Oh my goodness, it moves.
Okay, you guys, this bridge swings a lot. I'm assuming that's where it got its name, but it really does move a lot. On the other side of it, it's just basically a cliff that goes straight down, and it totally reminded me of Indiana Jones. Okay, all of this is absolutely breathtaking, but I will say it's quite a bit of a hike to get down here. I think altogether it was about 2 miles, so coming down wasn't as bad as going back up. Since Mike is down there fishing, I thought I would take the opportunity to show you where another fire pit is. So this one is actually in a very secluded area. I thought it would be perfect. So like I said, they give you absolutely everything you need for a cozy fire. So we're actually gonna come sit down here tonight and maybe roast a few marshmallows when it gets a little closer to dark.
There must be a spider in there.
See, you can fish from a kayak. Guys were dragging their fishing boats up or renting boats. They had a big plan for the fishing they were doing. Fishing trip type thing. Boy, that'd be a throwback for me. That's what you did as a family. You went fishing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I got jacked. My marshmallow.
That was great. I'll give you $10 to eat that marshmallow.
$10. You do it for $10.
Smells like cedar. That, my friend, is the perfect marshmallow. Black. Okay.
Thank you for coming to Fireside Stories. Tonight there'll be a story about a monster on a lake. Swims in the deep
All right.
and eats blonde-haired women. Tonight at 5.
I knew it was tonight at 5. I was waiting for tonight at 5.
Woman eating my sea monster while walking on the dock.
So the best view that we found to overlook Sandpoint, which is right there by the lake, is from the ski lodge. So I can just imagine how amazingly beautiful this would be in the winter, all covered in snow. These are the most beautiful pine trees I have ever seen. So although we've done a lot and there's a lot of activities to do in this area, my favorite has been downtime and shopping. This is an old covered bridge here in Sandpoint that they have turned into a mall. I love it. So today we're on our way down to Alene, Idaho to check that out, but we've stopped here in this little town called Bayview. It's a very cute little town.
Cute little thing.
Hey, duck, duck, duck. Ducky, ducky, duck. And just sit there and float all day long.
Okay, here we are in Coeur d'Alene. We're getting ready to go down the world's longest floating boardwalk.
It had a little down
Yeah.
to it.
The other one's going out now.
Okay, guess what we're gonna do? I'm scared of heights and claustrophobic, so yeah.
Okay, we're getting on.
Yes.
Excellent. So as soon as I get out of that lake, we'll go back.
Okay, I have to admit, this was not as scary as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely not like flying commercial. This is much more relaxing and much more smooth. Yeah, except for when he was making turns. That was a little bit scary, but I think I could get used to this. So everyone's got a headset on, and so you could hear everyone talking. And the pilot was telling us, where celebrities live or their vacation homes, because Coeur d'Alene and northern Idaho are apparently vacation destinations for Hollywood. So yeah, he was pointing things out. It was absolutely a beautiful flight. It was about 25 minutes long, and it was $99 a person, which is extremely reasonable. So yeah, so we did go back to the cabin tonight and spent our last night there and drove home the next morning. It's a 7-hour drive from Sandpoint to our house, so not that far. So it might be a great place for us to return many times. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video with some portraits of our trip. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you stuck around till the end, because I had so much fun and I really wanted to take you guys along and show you everything that we did, because it was really a great trip, and I hope you make this trip. It was really fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the photos at the end, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.